A game to whet the appetite. A match certain to entertain and enthrall. But the big question is, who has the qualities necessary to succeed? There is so much on the line. Next on EA TV. Just the sort of weather you would order on a trip to Wembley. Perfect playing conditions in London today. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's England versus Argentina.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably...
A real opening now! Foiled by the post. Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so.
Well, they've started really brightly here. They were so close to taking the lead.
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Angles it back. There it is! And just the ideal start.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback. And from that sort of range, Lautaro Martinez wasn't going to miss. It's a well-worked goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Kane. Rashford. Determined defending. Messi. Martinez. Closing down well. Takes aim. Just couldn't get the shot through. And a classic example of how to intercept. Kane. Now with Bellingham. Rashford. And Harry Kane might do damage. Still possibilities. Very effective pass. They give it quite the blast, but nowhere close to the goal. And he read it superbly. And support available. Well, the supporters think it's on. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Trying to pick out a teammate. Never quite had the header on the target. Alexis McAllister. And credit due, a good intervention. Foden. Now with Kane. Has a go. Oh, good save. Lionel Messi. And defensive play to be applauded. Danger here. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Could play it in. Well, if you're going to challenge like that, it has to be spot on. What do the referee think of it? And it is red. You can't put a challenge in like that and get away with it.
Well, he was never going to get away with that. That's a really poor challenge. It was dangerous. He had to go.
Substitution for the hosts. Coming off the pitch.
So making the substitution now.
Coming onto the pitch, number 18, Anthony Gordon.
Oh, the idea on the free kick, but the goalkeeper complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Fired over by Messi. And clearing it away. Very quick thinking there. Bellingham. Walker now. Jude Bellingham. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. And Bellingham. And this to level it. Oh, it's a penalty, in the opinion of the referee. And maybe they'll be able to level this up. Well, some might say he's been fortunate to avoid being shown the card.
Well, I like that from the referee. Just because it's a penalty doesn't mean it's a yellow card. I think he's got it right.
The keeper going in the right direction and saving it. And taken short. Konsa. And on to Bellingham. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Martinez. Determined defending. Bellingham. Kane. Now with Bellingham. That's a good pass. It could be up for grabs. Oh, this looks useful. Can he finish this? That is how to keep it out of the net.
Well, they're creating chances. They now just need to take one of them. Mind you, what a save that was.
Well, now they've got to concentrate on keeping the door locked. Well read to put an end to that attack. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Gordon. Nice looking move this. And Bellingham. He's in here. And there it is! The equaliser! Down to 10 men, but showing guts and determination.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Jones. Now Harry Kane. Foden. And no way through. Oh, breezing past him. Bellingham! A good clean catch by the keeper. Messi. We are going to have 2 additional minutes. Happy to shoot. Excellent block. Well, it's a moment he would like to have back if possible. And the referee's whistle. We've reached the halfway point here at Wembley Stadium. Well, Harry Kane certainly bringing his influence to bear on that first half. Stuart, what did you think about his performance?
Well, it was a vital goal and at a crucial time, you have to say. Certainly changes the complexion of the game now, but it's whether they can take the momentum into the second.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. Bellingham. Now Harry Kane. Gordon. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Messi. Oh, great attacking play. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Gordon. Now with Bellingham. Anthony Gordon. England using width to good effect here. Kane. Oh, he's through here. The goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger.
As you can see, England are playing well up until the final third of the pitch, but their finishing has let them down badly. Just look at those stats.
Jude Bellingham. Anthony Gordon. Martinez. Well, that looked to me like excessive force. What was the referee's reading of it? And the referee does send him off. No arguments there.
Well, no complaints really, but they need to reorganise now and quickly.
Number 7,
So a personnel change then.
20, Johnny Owen.
Well, sadly, you've got to say, it all went horribly wrong for him.
Well, he backed his technique. Unfortunately, on this occasion, it let him down badly. That's a poor effort.
And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? Oh, he looks threatening. Really good build-up, but no end product. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And Bellingham. Kane! And pushed away to safety. And they have possession again. Oh, danger here. Running to the goal that puts them ahead. Top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
He's driven in the corner. Just a bit too much height on the header.
Well, he met it well, but just couldn't keep it down. That's a chance.
Now, options are plenty. Walker just couldn't keep it. Messi just needs to remain composed. Here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And Lionel Messi does the rest. He strikes it so cleanly, he hits it with power and accuracy. There's no stopping that one. So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Anthony Gordon. In possession, Bowen. Jones. Bellingham. Might lead to a chance. A long way out. Well, it turned out to be fairly routine for the keeper in the end. But it wasn't first-class distribution. Kane. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. And keeping it out. Playing it short. Teammate and support. Well, couldn't put it away, couldn't square the game.
Well, that was a great opportunity. They should really be level now.
Tagliafico. Now, who can he play it to? Wonderful chance! And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And Kane comes into the move. Good-looking attack, this. But really sticking to their task defensively. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? There's so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Well, that one has promise. And defensive play to be applauded. Now, what can Lionel Messi do from here? That's a good-looking ball. Oh, so close to opening up the defence. Could be threatening. And foiled by the post. And a time for cool heads.
Well, that really would have settled it. Just inches away from going 3 goals up.
Well, it should boost their confidence, but they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Crossing opportunity. Kane. Can he get one back? He can! And who's to say there's not enough time for them to level matters? It would be quite the story.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
On with the game then, 3-2. What will happen next? A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. He went in so dangerously with that tackle. Now, the referee is the man everyone's looking at. And that's the end of his story today. He's off.
Well, I can't believe he's done that. He was always going to be in trouble after that challenge.
It's a neat move. This could be it. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Can he find the right pass? Can they hit on the break? And the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Well, thumped clear. Messi's incisive pass. Messi might be in here. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back. And what an emphatic strike it is from Lionel Messi. Hit with his laces, it's a great goal.
And the final whistle, a victory for Argentina, precisely what their fans were hoping for, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Well, He's rarely quiet. He usually bosses around everywhere, Lionel Messi. What did you make of what he actually did out there on the pitch?
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.